This is everything that Walt Disney Imagineering had on the show floor D23 in terms of Walt Disney World projects, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything they had to show off before they announce all this other stuff tomorrow. So here's what they had to show. Credit to our good friend Drew, the Disney dude, for the photos. Happy to have him there and grateful that he posts these images for us to see and show you guys. So yeah, here's everything that they got for Walt Disney World. First things first, we'll start off with the Carousel of Progress, which is opening next year in 2027, the new Carousel of Progress, where Disney gave us a pretty good look at what we can expect in this new show. And we'll start off with the animatronics. We got John's outfit from the new 1960s moon landing scene coming, and Sarah's outfit from the possible future Act 4 scene. And we also got a look at the Rover animatronic from the Carousel of Progress. And they also showed us some concept art of the scenes and what the scenes will look like, and some models that pay homage to the original models that Walt Disney and his team made when they were actually creating the original Carousel of Progress. So that's pretty cool. Next, we'll move over to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where we'll be talking about the Tropical Americas, because Imagineering had a lot to show us from over there, which will be opening in 2027. And we'll start with the carousel, because Disney showed us more of those wood-carved animals that we'll be riding on the carousel when that opens in 2027. And I'm excited to see this in person in real life, because Animal Kingdom needs any sort of attraction right now. So even though it's just a carousel, it's going to help with capacity. So I'm very excited to see that. And overall, with the vibes in the land, it'll also be very nice. And then moving over to Indiana Jones, which is replacing Dinosaur, they showed us a model of what the temple will look like, and they also showed videos at D23 of the construction going on over there too. But in terms of what was on the show floor for guests and the public to look at, they had this temple here, and I'm excited to see that next year also. And then moving over to Encanto, they also had a model of one of the scenes in the attraction. They showed us the ride vehicles, which are made up of like furniture and stuff. And along with all that stuff they showed us with the Encanto attraction, they also showed us two of the animatronics that will be in this attraction. It was a donkey, toucan, and capybara, and Disney said that those will be heading right to Animal Kingdom after the D23 Expo. So we'll be expecting to see them when this attraction opens next year also. And moving over to Monstropolis in Disney's Hollywood Studios, the new Monsters Inc. land replacing Muppets Courtyard, we saw what this land will look like from the ground. You know, we've seen the concept art for the last couple of years, but we haven't really seen what the land will be looking like from the ground when we're walking through it. But Disney showed us some concept art and some drawings of what the facades will look like here, and what the Glob Theater replacing the Muppet Vision Theater will look like from the ground. And it looks very good, and they're extending out into the land with these new facades outside of the Muppet Vision building, and I'm really excited to see how this all comes together whenever it opens. And then they also showed us some models of what some of these animal, creature, monster things will look like in the land, and it does look very Monsters Inc. And again, very excited to see how this all comes together, and hopefully whatever show goes in Muppet Vision's theater can be a worthy replacement for Muppet Vision 3D. And lastly, we're going to head over to Magic Kingdom for these last two announcements, because from what I saw, this was by far the most popular area in the Imagineering Pavilion, and that was Piston Peak and Villains. Starting off with Piston Peak, they definitely gave us the most information and stuff in this showcase regarding Piston Peak more than any other project. And we'll start off with the huge 19 by 19 foot model they gave us of the entire area. This looks insane, dude. After 2 years of just looking at concept art and hearing people talk about this, seeing it come to fruition in this model is just so amazing. And it makes me question, were we all crazy for questioning Disney about tearing out the Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island? Because there's just so much to look at just in this model when it comes to all the nature, the rides, and just all the scenery there. It looks really good, and hopefully it looks just as good when it all comes together here in the next few years. And not only did we just get to look at the off-road racing attraction, but they also revealed the second attraction that will be in this Piston Peak area, which is Miss Fritter's Demolition Derby. Miss Fritter is the school bus from Cars 3, and she'll have her own flat ride that's similar to Alien Swirling Saucers in Toy Story Land. And I'm not complaining. I got no complaints here. This will be good for capacity, and it will be good for Magic Kingdom's flat ride lineup. So no complaints there, and no complaints with this off-road racing ride. I'm very interested to hear more about that off-road racing ride, because it's gonna have some sort of unique ride system. It's not gonna be the same slot car system as Test Track and Radiator Springs Racers, I don't think, because it's gonna go through water and all sorts of other terrain and stuff. So for it to do that and run outside in the Florida weather, I think it's going to need a little more of an upgrade system than Test Track. But yeah, dude, they showed us that. They showed us the ride vehicles for this too. They gave us little models of what the off-road racing ride vehicles will look like, and I wonder if we'll hear the name during the park showcase Saturday night. And then they also showed us some little details of how stuff will look around the land, but outside of that, that's pretty much it for Piston Peak, but they did give us a lot of information regarding that, so I am very happy there. And then for Villains, I'm sure we'll hear a lot more about this land in the next 2 days, but as of now, we have these 2 clay trees that Disney made and put in the showcase room, and what they're saying is that these trees will actually be what the trees look like in this dark forest that you walk through going into Villains Land, I'm assuming, because they need some sort of transition between Piston Peak and Villains Land, and a dark forest between the two sounds like it works very well. And they just showed us what those will look like, and it's going to be inspired off the Snow White animated film, which, again, no complaints here, and we're going to hear more about Villains Land in the coming days, I assume. So I'm very happy with all of this, and I'm so excited for what's to come here in all these parks, and I'll make sure to keep you guys posted on all these updates throughout the rest of their construction, as we got some of this stuff opening next year. Some of this stuff still got quite a long way to go, but we're going to be here throughout it all. So thank you all for watching. We're going to be streaming during the park showcase Saturday night and live stream my reactions to all the announcements, so super pumped for that. But with that, hope you all enjoyed the video. God bless. I'll see y'all later.